Hey there, it's me, Crystal, and I just got back from UTOPIACON in Nashville, and I got some books. So I got this bag, and there's like some bookmarks and like other kind of swag in the bag that I haven't gone through yet, but I need to because some of the bookmarks go with books that I got. So the first book is this one. This is a novella. This was in my bag. Um, This is in Everybody Who Got a Bag got a copy of this novella by Jasmine Walt. I've been wanting to read Jasmine Walt and also got it signed, and I'm going to make another video later on all the books that I got signed. The next book I got was this one, Shadowborn, by Jasmine Walt, co-written with Rebecca Hamilton. And this was free. She was at her table giving this away for free, and this has been in my TBR, and I was like, oh my gosh, hello. So the rest of these books are not necessarily in the order I got them. They're just in the order I put them down on my desk. So the next book I got is this. It's a prequel to her Lux series. So you can see it says 0.5 up here, and it's a very thin book. I went to a panel that Jennifer was in, and they also kind of had like this group panel for like the keynote Saturday morning, which was this morning. And Jennifer is awesome. She's like one of my favorite people that I met. So I was like, I definitely have to get her to sign something, and I want to talk to her, and I also got a picture with her. So I'm very excited. Okay, the next book is Keeper of Crows by Cassie L. Bond. I think this is YA, upper YA in a paranormal. I don't really know how old the character is. She was telling me about this book though, and it sounds super, super dark. The main character, Carmen, is a hot mess, and I am so excited. It seems like a lot of times authors are, it's like we're afraid to like have characters that are dark and like, you know, things that are gritty, because we're like, nobody's gonna like her because she's so hard to love. But I'm like, that's part of the fun. It's like, I don't know, but I'm so excited. This is part of a duology. The next one is called Keeper of Souls. She was also giving away these stickers. Super cute. So the theme of UTOPIACON this year was Step Right Up, right, you know, spelled W-R-I-T-E. And so there are a lot of carnival themed things. So I got this carnival themed anthology. So I got this book signed by all the authors except for one. I have the entire front page signed, and then a couple of authors signed their stories. So I think the author who I didn't get to sign it, she either wasn't there or she didn't have a table. So these next few books I got at the same table. One of them is a coloring book. The author, Tia Box, she has like this series of like twisted fairy tales, and you say twisted and fairy tale in the same sentence, and sold. So, she's also part of this anthology, which is another circus-themed anthology, and I got this signed by everybody except for one person who wasn't there, and that was pretty exciting. So Tia gave me this book for free. So apparently I think she said there are 12 episodes of like these twisted fairy tales, and so she gave me this one to read, which I'm very excited about. And also it's like really freaking short, so I'm going to read this weekend. And I think this is a Little Mermaid, which Little Mermaid is my favorite Disney movie, and it's one of my favorite fairy tales in general. Like, the original is super dark and sad and heartbreaking and emotional, and so I'm excited to see what this is about, because I haven't read anybody who did kind of like a retelling of The Little Mermaid yet. Okay, these next books are all by the same person. So CJ Redwine is super cool. Also got a picture with her. And so I have the first book in her Defiance trilogy, and that I got that signed when I met her a few years ago. So I was like, I'm going to get the rest of her books while I'm there so I can get them all signed. So I got this, The Shadow Queen. This is a retelling of Snow White. CJ Redwine has a series of like fairy tale retellings coming out, and she has another one coming out this fall. So I really want to get that one. And then maybe I'll have to go to the Southeast YA Book Fest so that I can get that signed in the spring. Then I got book 2 in the Defiance trilogy. It's called Deception. And I also got Deliverance. She was selling them for $5 a piece, and I'm like, okay, I'm going home with these. And this is the one I'm the most excited about, the Wish Granter. This is a Rumpelstiltskin retelling. I have not read a Rumpelstiltskin retelling yet, and I'm a writer, and I've been dabbling in some retellings, and I am doing a Rumpelstiltskin. I have one in the pipeline. It'll probably be like the end of this year or sometime next year before I even start writing it. But I'm very, very, very excited about this. And also this cover is freaking gorgeous. So those are all the books I got. I'm going to try to hold them up because I know people who do book hauls, sometimes they hold all the books up. Okay, so these are all my books. And I'm going to make another video talking about all my signed books. And yeah. So I'm going to have a blog post coming the first Wednesday in July talking all about UTOPIACON and the panels that I went to. And the link to my blog is in the description box somewhere. And that post will be up on July 5th. And I will try to remember to also link the link to the post on the following Monday's video. So I will put a link to that post underneath this video if I remember after the 5th. Otherwise, it will be on my blog. And that's all. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.